Hey there, I'm Tom and I'm building an ancient Greek city in Minecraft. And today I'll be showing you how you can populate your own city to make it feel more alive. It's pretty simple actually. Build a villager breeder. That's it. That's the video. Now if you really want to learn how to populate a city using villagers, then stick around because I'll be showing you my hidden villager breeder guide in this video. If you like creative building guides, then be sure to like this video and subscribe to follow along my journey of building an ancient Greek city. Before anything else, let's break down how a villager breeder works. This is a standard design, it's very compact, and it can work as a hidden villager breeder. However, in my guide, I want to break down the villager breeder into 3 components, helping you fit a hidden villager breeder anywhere you want in your base. You've got 3 components to a villager breeder: the farm, the bedding, and the trap. Starting with the farm area, you need 2 villagers and enough food for them to start sharing with each other to actually start the breeding process. This area is a 9x9 space with a central water block in the middle. That, I would say, is the minimum space you need for the farm area of your villager breeder. That is, if you want it to be self-sustaining. You could go smaller, but then you run into the problem of actually having to feed these villagers food as well. The second part of the breeder is the bed area. When these 2 villagers breed, a baby villager will come out and start walking towards the bed, but because of our trap, they'll never reach it. And so because of that, these beds are still open for more baby villagers to come into. And that leads to the third section of the villager breeder, which is the trap. The trap is pretty simple. There's a 2-block wide gap of trapdoors. These act as a walking path for the villagers to get to the beds. But because they're open, they're going to fall off. Now, how do you stop these 2 farmer villagers from reaching the bed? That's with these trapdoors right up here. See, there's just enough space for these villagers to not reach the beds and not fall down the trap. Now from the trap, you can take your villagers wherever you want, using water columns, minecarts, or whatever you decide. So now that you have a good understanding of how a villager breeder works, let's try to incorporate that into my city. Here's an overview shot of what I've built in my city so far. I want my city to feel densely populated, so I'm going to put the villager breeder in a central location. And I'm thinking right here would be the best spot. Now that I've picked the spot, let's make a small building to house the villager breeder. Now that I've got a space for a breeder, I'll show you how I made it. I actually worked backwards when I was designing this hidden villager breeder for myself. These carpets are where my villagers are landing, and the trap is right up there. Just like that. Here's the bed area of my villager breeder. You see, I started with my trap and then I placed my beds around the trap. I've got my trap doors for the walkway and my other trap doors to prevent the villager farmers from coming over. And I actually put 4 times the amount of farm space just so these villagers won't go hungry. Look at them at work already. Now that you've watched my guide on how to build a hidden villager breeder, you'll be able to populate your city in no time. If you learned anything today, be sure to leave a comment on how you're going to build your own hidden villager breeder. I'm Tom and I'll see you in the next video.